Welcome to the notes on identifying parts of a triangle. Here we go. The first thing we got this example here. If we were going to look at angle D, and they'll tell you which angle to focus on, but here we'll focus on angle D right here. All right, that's this angle right here. And if we said the side opposite, okay, which side is across from it or opposite? That would be side EF. Okay, so opposite, just think across from the angle that's given. Really pretty simple. Now if we talk about adjacent, the sides that are next to the angle, or the sides that form the angle, are called the adjacent sides. So you'll always have adjacent sides and opposite. And again, adjacent means next to, all right, the angle, and really they form that angle D. So they're going to ask you questions about that, pretty straightforward. The next part we're going to discuss is, hey, types of triangles. You guys have seen all this before, but it's worth reviewing just so we're all on the same page. Acute triangle, all three acute angles. Obtuse triangle, you're only going to have one obtuse angle. Equal angular means all the angles are equal. We'll talk about what that measure is going to be. A right triangle has a right angle. And then classifying triangles by their sides. Scalene, isosceles, and equilateral. Scalene, no sides. Isosceles, at least two sides. And equilateral, all sides are equal. And there's our tick marks. Remember that if they have a same tick mark, that means they're the same measure. All right, so one goes with one. These all have the same. They all have the same number of tick marks. Keep that in mind. And then two types of triangles have special names. All right, a right triangle referred to the legs. All right, the legs are the sides that make up the 90. All right, there's two legs. And then the hypotenuse is that longest side, or again, that side that's across from the 90-degree angle. Isosceles triangle has the congruent sides are called the legs. And again, there's those tick marks. And then the base is the side that's not congruent to the other two sides. Okay. Now, the most important theorem that we're going to learn today, all right, interior angles of a triangle add to 180 degrees. I'm going to circle that, add to 180 degrees. Okay, so all the angles, they just add up to 180. Let's do a quick example here just so you can see how easy this is. All right, if I draw a triangle, all right, look at that perfect triangle. And if they want to know the measure of this angle right here, we'll just call this, we'll just kind of leave it blank. But we know that this one is 80. And we know that this one is 70. Well, 80 and 70 is 150. And so we subtract 180 minus 150. And so we know that this one must be 30 degrees right here. This has to be 30 because all of them add up to 180. That's simple. Okay. Now the next theorem, exterior angle of a triangle. You'll always know it's an exterior angle problem because they will include this little line right here. And all you need to know is that this angle 1 right here, the exterior angle, is going to be equal to the opposite angles, all right? The opposite interior angles, or the non-adjacent one. Quick example of what that looks like. Let's take a look right here. All right, if I drew my triangle, and then again, I extend that line there. All right, and we want to know what the measure of this angle right here is. All right, well, if we know that this one right here is 60, and this angle is 40, well, then I know that this one has to be 100 because 60 plus 40, well, that equals 100. All right, the two non-adjacents has to equal the exterior angle. All right, finally, let's take a look at two problems involving those that involve algebra now. So here we go. This is when they give you all three angles, they want you to solve for x. Okay, we're just simply going to add up all the interior angles and set them equal to 180. So we're going to say, hey, 5x plus 6x plus this whole quantity now, 15x plus 24, and we're going to set it all equal to 180. Now it's just a simple algebra problem. Combine like terms, I can combine 15x, 6x, and 15x. All right, and that'll give me 26x. I still have that plus 24, and that's going to be equal to 180. Now I subtract the 24, subtract 24, so 26x equals 156. I think you guys know the steps now. Divide by 26, divide by 26. So x will equal 6. Okay, that's all I got to do there. Just add them all up, set them equal to 180. All right, you're gonna use that over and over. Let's take a look at an exterior angles problem. Well, we know that this angle has to equal these two angles. It's that easy. So let's just set it up just like that. 3x minus 53 equals x plus 67. Okay, so now it's just a simple algebra problem. Let's get the x's over here. Subtract x, subtract x. So 3x minus x is 2x minus 53 equals 67. going to add the 53, add 53. So I get 2x equals 120. Simply divide by 2. And x is going to equal 60. So there you have it. All right, there's the lesson on identifying parts of triangle and two of the most important theorems that we'll learn about triangles.